Hey there, welcome to day 3 of the training, the Ditching Diets Together. I'm your host, Wendy Taylor, food relationship expert and creator of Finding Food Freedom. We're officially at the midpoint for our 5-day training to ditch diets together. And today is one of my favorite things to talk about. This is really the highlight of this entire week in my mind. We are going to talk today about setting your intentions to align with your values. So far in this training, we've walked through your diet history assessment in day 1, and we've walked through 3 phases of your vision and painting the picture for your future yesterday in day 2. So why do we set intentions for the coming months that align with our values? Because this helps us to take a step back and evaluate what's truly important, you guys, in our lives. There are so many things out there, but when you're consumed with your body size or what your next meal is going to look like, you're holding yourself back. And this is a huge part of my philosophy and the way that I approach health with my clients, because I hear from so many women that have put their life on hold and they're waiting to experience things until they're a certain body size. And I'm here to tell you that you don't have to wait to be at a certain point in your life for anything. I've found that women are holding themselves back from being able to try new things and expand their surroundings, and it's because their mental space is being literally taken up with obsession over food and their body. So now that we have set your vision and you know what you want your future to look like, this time let's make sure that the picture we create truly aligns with the things that we value most in life. This process that we're going to go through is the exact same process that I go through with all of my one-on-one clients and the group program members that I work with, the women in Finding Food Freedom. So this is just the foundation that I work through with each of them before we begin to dig into the 5 stages of the program. This is so important because you'll need this foundation before you begin your journey to food freedom. Because diet culture, it's all around us. It's so easy to get distracted and lose focus when you see side-by-sides on social media. Or, all of your friends start another round of Whole30 and they ask you if you want to join in with them. We want to make sure that we're not falling back into the trap we saw in the diet history tool in day 1, and we're moving forward by taking steps each and every day to free ourselves from the shackles, you guys, that dieting has had on our lives. We need to be very clear about your unique situation and what you are looking to achieve, and we need to make sure everything is 100% in alignment for you. Then what we're going to do is we're going to get into designing what you would like your health and your life to actually look like. So what is the ultimate vision for our lifestyle? What about your body and the state of well-being? What new things do you want to try? What do you envision for your relationships? How do you want to feel mentally, emotionally, spiritually? We want to focus on what would be best for you. Not all the things your friends are doing or what you're hearing are the best new things to try. So the honest truth is, you guys, that what works for you might be radically different for someone else, because we're all created so unique. I mean, not a one of us has the exact same DNA as the other. So we want to go in and really see, what does our diet history look like? What do we really want for our health, but also our life? And now, how do we want to feel? Not just physically, emotionally, and spiritually. So today's journaling exercise is one of my favorites because it really helps you get to the head of diet culture and really begin to see your life outside of that scale. There's a world of women around us just like you and me, and I've been there. I've truly been there. I've been in a world that was rigid and strict. I've been focused on food, obsessed about food, obsessed about my workouts or my timeline or my schedule and how I was going to eat or when I was going to fit this next training in. I mean, I've been there. I've been in a place where I couldn't look up and see what was going on around me because I was so obsessed. So we want to make sure that we're taking time to look at our life and look at our relationships around us. And when we're doing this exercise today, I really want you to think about those things. I can't wait to hear from you and to hear from any ahas or things that stuck out to you as you work through this. Sometimes in my group program, Finding Food Freedom, people will go through this process and they'll say, I was so consumed with how to transform my body that I didn't stop and give myself time to see what else was going on outside of that and what is happening to people around me. So I want you to take the time to see what relationships you have and what you can feed into. You'll find that conversations start to shift away from dieting and body talk when you do this. And I really want to encourage you to take a step outside of your bubble. You guys, this was so transforming for me. And I see it happening too with the women that I coach. So much of dieting is so self-focused. And when we take that away and we realize how energy draining it was for us, we're able to open up and we're able to set ourselves free from this mindset. So that's my goal for you. And if I could honestly give you one gift, that would be it. I had a client say to me the other day that one of the best gifts that working together had brought her was freedom. And not just freedom from diets, but from all the other areas of her life. Freedom in her head. She now has that mental space for other things. Her thoughts are no longer consumed with food or her body. You guys, just also know that if you're struggling with unhealthy thoughts, it's important that you work with a therapist or a nutritionist. Also, know that having these thoughts from time to time are normal. And it's nearly impossible to escape them in this diet culture that we live in today. We need more ammo. We need more tools in our box. And that's what today's exercise will give you. So this exercise today, it's going to help you learn how to handle those thoughts. It's going to help you on the path to newfound freedom. I want you guys to truly find that purpose, that path, and that plan for your life. So this information that you write down today, it's going to be incredibly powerful to you. And I can't wait to hear your ahas and hear your comments and see what your insights were about this. So go ahead, dive into today's workbook, and design a health and a life that you truly desire. And let me know. Please reach out to me on IG or Facebook, and I will see you in tomorrow's training. Have an awesome day, you guys.